Do we really respect life? Do we really respect our existence as a human being? When you fail to pay respect to the deceased one, you actually fail miserably to recognize the existence of being human, and you fail miserably to respect the human values itself. One thing that has been disturbing me a lot these days, and today I'm going to be blunt about it and I'm going to share with you. I have had an opportunity to stay in the Western world. I'm born, brought up here in India. And there are distinct ways how communities behave, nations behave, how there are continental traditions are. When I first landed into the Western world and I started commuting, one thing that strikes me: if there is an accident on the road, the traffic from all sides stops instantaneously. And not only that it stops, but people from the traffic from all sides, on all sides of the roads, actually makes a way for emergency vehicles to come, so that the person who has been victim in the accident can get necessary treatment immediately. I have even seen that at a big junction where there is a huge traffic in a city like New York, if accidents happen, then the entire square comes to standstill. And if there is a need for a helicopter to heli-ambulance to come and land in the middle of the square, that happens in next few minutes. The victims are airlifted, they are taken to the hospital, and then the traffic resumes. Similarly, I have also seen that when a hearse or a carrier of a dead person passes through the street, the motorist actually makes a way on one side of the street. The traffic that is coming from other end remains standstill. The flashlights are put head down as mark of a respect. When the hearse and the entourage passes by, the traffic proceeds. This is completely in contradiction to what happens into Indian society, or I should say rather in the South Asian countries. Even if there is an accident, I am least bothered. And if I am bothered, then I am bothered to take the photographs and send it on the WhatsApp, as if I am working for some humanitarian news channel. And what do? That's where my job ends. I have taken a photograph, I have taken a video, and I have shared it with some of my friends, but I am not, very few actually rush and try to help. Forget about making a road or a passage for emergency vehicles or ambulance to come and provide a support or first aid and lift away the victims. Very rarely happens. Very rarely happens. Even if a hearse or a procession of a dead individual passes by the road, people on their two-wheelers and four-wheelers are still scrambling, making an effort to move away. Now you could excuse this because of the population dynamics, because of the huge population that we have, lack of infrastructure, and everybody is in rush or everybody is in hurry. But to me, this actually signifies the attitude of we as a society, we as a nation. Do we really respect life? Do we really respect our existence as a human being? Do we really have lost the compassion or a degree of compassion? Are we really caring for each other? And regretfully, the answer is no. We don't really care. We don't really worry. We don't really bother. We don't really come forward and help. You know, I have been thinking about it, and therefore I strongly believe that when you are in an act of ignorant, when you are in act of obstructing the support system, when you are in act of obstructing the respect that needs to be provided to the deceased for being a human, you have actually lost humanness within you. I have always said that this body is mortal, but the soul, the thoughts, the values, the ethics, the legacy will be immortal and is immortal. Because when I was born naked and without a bank balance. When I will die, the money won't be of any use to me and I'll die naked. So what you sow shall you reap. Think about this. If today you are failing to help somebody, if today you are failing to respect being human, tomorrow nobody will help you. There is no guarantee that anybody should help you. And some may not even respect your being human and may not celebrate your living a life of a human being. Think about this. Because to me, when you fail to pay respect to the deceased one, you actually fail miserably to recognize the existence of being human, and you fail miserably to respect the human values itself. I hope this compels you to think about this, introspect. And if you are one of those who don't care about life's existence and its significance, you would start caring. Because when you care for others, the divine cares for you.